Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for your moment. Thanks for being here. Yeah. While I keep waiting, once again, you're hanging out with one Drainer Paul, the intervention with people who are actually in need. Today's issue is going to be tagged as uh, Why Do You Think You're Wrong? What measures of correction? Are you so centered kind of person that doesn't try to check check herself if there is any identity of being wrong from you? So hopefully one or two persons will be with us in today's program and see how we can able to, analyze or accept. In process of doing this, can we accept being wrong? Why are we wrong sometimes? Are we so perfect that we can't be wronged? Is that what we think? So today's program is all about corrections and wrongdoing. Do you correct your wrongdoings? Do you identify it? You know, I I so much see so many people comes online, it talks about expiring, talks about current correctment. They said so many things. They said so many things. But are you adamant to look out for you know, what you need to correct? Are you so adamant to look inward? Where did I get it wrong? Amara, how are you? I actually miss you for some days. I've not seen you. You're once again welcome to today's program. Today's program has to do with checking yourself and find maybe possibility of correction of being wrong. What is all about being wrong? Why do you feel you are over, or you seems to be overwhelmed that you can be wronged? That's today's program. Please, my dear sister, I don't mind. Maybe if you're free, you can as well be part of the program and maybe you can speak for those that need the word, for those that will have that impact, of sharing in your own ideology or your own understanding about being wrong. It will go a long way to make someone begin to identify that I was wrong. Was I doing it rightfully? What this angle that I have accepted to go through, was it so, you know, does it make sense that I stand by my words? I discovered that people are so curious, so people are so adamant to accept if they are wrong. I don't know why. I don't know why. Are they so adamant to join, to be, kind of so adamant? The today program is all about, do you think you correct, or do you feel we just the topic is all about how do you identify when you are wrong, and what measures on correction do you intend to take? Are you the kind of person that refuse to understand that uh, um, um, being wrong really go a long way? What you accepting that you're wrong? The key word today is about, let's look inward about ourselves. If it is okay for you to keep fighting over something that you know internally, when you sit very well and look inward, you should begin to identify why you're wrong. Let's begin to learn it. because this already. Amara, please. I'll please. There is a. Uh, um, I don't know. Just help us and see how you can see. Even though you can give us, I think we have a star. Even you check around where you're watching us from, and you may see a star. You can as well click to one star for us, and that should go a long way to help the program. As we keep doing that, it's going a long way to help. You can as well click on one star as much as you can. Star goes a long way to assist as we, trying to uncover the program. So, like I said, I'll be so grateful for those that are watching us today and begin to understand that today's topic is being tagged about why you're wrong. What do you think when you're wrong? Do you accept to be wrong? Do you identify your wrong doings? And what is the approach when you begin to identify, I've done so many wrong things? What is the best approach that you should do that will really go a long way to give the people in your surrounding, people like who, your family, your colleagues, friends, associate organizations, whatever group you belongs to, what do you think? And the angle will really go a long way to help. I want us to begin to advocate for people to be, begin to understand the angle that what build up a society is based on too when you begin to correct your past. I may be wrong today because I build up a family that is not of it wasn't in the good eyes of everybody. So what have I done to make that correction? What sense of belonging have I looked into to look at it positively? So what are we saying? Are we that kind of adamant people that, okay, even when you just, why are you so adamant? Why are you so chronic and so hardened to yourself to believe or accept when you're wrong? Are you telling me you can identify? Can you look inward? If you find it difficult, can you make references to someone you look onto? Someone that can able to tell you, okay, can you make it as a reference? Speak to someone. Tell that person. You can refer it at someone. You may not put it in the position of making reference to at yourself. If it is in a good terms for you to be wrong, you will be explained by that person. And when you identify that you're wrong, what is it? The brain behind your approach to it. What build up a society is being correction. A society that is refused to be developed. A society that approach wrong way of approach of development. And when they discover they are wrong, they try to make corrections. Today, I can make references of our previous government. One of them I can talk about is like 1999. Olusegun Obasanjo was once a president of Nigeria. Today, he's trying to be involved into one or two political issue in the name of we were wrong before, we didn't do what is right, and we're trying to correct it. So I'm just trying to trying to make corrections, but because of what he has failed, he has lost some of this respect from those people. But mind you, what is the major thing? What is the major key for us to look inward and begin to accept it? You perfect you that is judging. Some people don't want to be disgraced, to be proved, or to come out and say they're wrong. Some people will be ashamed Some people believe they are the, Oga the top. Sorry, I'm using the word. They are, they are, they are in the high places that they can be wrong. Even when they are wrong, they can come out and say they are wrong. Everything they do is always right. Are you sure you're right? Are you that is watching me? You that is coming across this video? You that is sitting somewhere? Please. Are you wrong to your wife? Are you wrong to your children? Are you wrong to your friend? Have you done something wrong to whatever groups? Have you done wrong to the community? Have you been placed to do something and you do it wrongly? Have you been given mandate? Everyone looks at you to bring them out of a particular uh, danger or problem or community issues, and you happens to get there and you're doing things wrongly. Are you in the House of Reps? Are you a senator? Whatever you are, let's begin to look inward. Let's begin to checkmate if we are wrong. What approach? What the techniques? Are you afraid of public? What they may say? Okay. What correction would you approach? What do you do? Do you accept being wrong? Are you an ego type? What's the definition of being ego? What is the pride? What do you achieve from pride? What is all about pride? What does pride gives to you? Can you please identify and tell me what comes out of pride? I just want to understand, what do you understand? Someone who is so proud of himself. What do you achieve being proud? Being proud makes you, even when you fall, you'll be ashamed to come out before someone. Even people who wants to help you, they can't come. But why do you enjoy it? Why do you enjoy it? Why wouldn't you be bold to say, I'm sorry? Why wouldn't you be bold and look inward and say, is it normal for what I have done? Why wouldn't you be bold? The word sorry, how long can it take? How many seconds does it take? Why are you so adamant? Why are you so hardened to yourself? Because if you feel you're hardened to someone, no, you are being hardened to yourself. What is the majors? Would you look inward? What do you think? Amara, please, can I hear what you're going to say? What does it take? What do you understand? What are the quality of being so, you know, being accepting to be wrong when you are? When it's so glaring that you are wrong. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but what do you think, my dear? You can as well call. I'll receive your call. Maybe let's just speak about this. Let's tell the people. Let them get the words. Why do you refuse to accept when you're wrong? Why refusing to be corrected? Why are you feeling so, know, no one can be above? Are you the one that own yourself? Do you know if you're sick? Do you know how you've been handled in the hospital? Are you above? What are you? Who are you? You hear some people says, do you know who I am? Who are you, please? What makes you just take a phone and make a call? Is that the prideness? So proud. Our new generations. You in respect. People believe you in respect by the position you find yourself. I don't know how that philosophy comes in. I don't know how people say it. You in respect because you are this, you are that. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. If you happens to be a royalty, a king, uh, government high places, you you'll be given that respect. But Does it give room for you to be so, you know, I don't know, goddess? Some people see them to be goddess in their own ways. Is it because you are in that position you feel you can never be wrong? What approach of being wrong have you done? How do you respond when you're wrong? Do you go home and think when you're wrong? Do you feel too big to tell your wife you're sorry? What makes you so big? Do you feel so big to tell your friend, oh, sorry, I'm sorry? You, that girl, do you feel, why is it so difficult for you to say I'm sorry? You see, the word sorry, the word I'm sorry, the word I I look at my, you know, my actions or behavior in a particular environment and identify the angle that I was wrong. What approach should I to, you feel, how would I go back and, speak about my wrongdoings? What would they look at you? Is that what you think? It takes a boldness. You in respect for you to come out plainly to say you are wrong. For those that are what, maybe learned, for those that have the right philosophy of understanding, you in respect by doing that. In my own view, in what I see, today you're hanging out with Andrea Paul. So Amara, you're not talking. I was expecting to hear from you if you're still online there. Like I said, whoever that is coming across the page, you can as well give us. There is a star you can click, you can share, you can as well follow the program as we speak. We're building up gradually, and hopefully, in the nearest future, we'll get to where we are. We're going to push up this foundation. We're going to push up this organization. The program will talks about intervention with people who actually need of a word. It could be direct or indirect. The word means the word you can speak out. You speak out. You come into this program. If you have an idea, you look at this condition, you look at this particular thing that is being bothered by your own society or whichever society. We can as well discuss it here. You can bring up a word that you want us to look at into this behavior or character or actions of you, that environment you find yourself. Is it an acceptable way? It's not about religion, please. It's all about morals. It's all about uh, human existence that is acceptable by your own kind of nature of life. If you look at those things, you bring it up, then we talk about it. So we are going to be building up. That's what we keep talking about. We are going to be mostly talking about morals, conscience, looking out for yourself, looking out for everything. Is a broad organized program, and like I said, we're working towards, trying to build up this. We're going to take it to maybe, by God grace, we're going to take it to the level we hopefully will get there. We have a lot of things we're fixing on ground. We have a lot of things we're working on, and we're going to be taking it gradually, like I said. But like today's program now is being tagged as, do you identify when you're wrong? Do you accept corrections? Is the two keyword there is corrections and wrong. But who are you, please? You are sitting there. You must have come across this video somewhere. And you must have, you're so bold. I'm a man. I can't say so. Yeah. You hold grudges till you're dead. Who are you doing? Please, eradicate it. Let's begin to checkmate into that word. Eradication. A pure-hearted person has a lot to be pure outside. When you're pure inside, it's going to reflect in your doings. What does it take for you to keep, hold on to being wrong? What are you saying? Why do you feel that it's not necessary for me to accept being wrong? Why didn't I think that I should correct it? Why do I always enjoy accepting what gives peace to people? What gives see, these are innermost self that sometimes you need to, take a drastic solution to look yourself and talk to yourself. Are you so difficult to accept being, screw yourself to accept doing what is right? Let's begin to learn to accept the moral person. What makes up a moral person? A good moral person. So when I say moral, there are different morals. What makes you a good moral person? What's the benefit in it? Even the society, you gain more respect, not just respect. Even when today you passed on because of who you are. Yeah, definitely all of us going to pass on, and someday someone will definitely forget you. But it takes a lot for you to live good morals while you're living, and that's why it links to every society group, family, ethnicity, society, community. I keep saying this because it's when you whatever you do is what you're going to send down. It's what there are people that sees you as a mentor. Are you a mentor of not forgiving? Are you a mentor that does not accept when you're wrong? Are you a mentor of someone who feel I can never be wrong? What approach? What approach? I would like us to talk about this. I would like us to begin to see this angle of what I'm saying, if it is reasonable or okay for us. What approach? Yeah, what approach? All right. Once again, you're hanging out with Andreno Paul, and I am an analysis of a social worker, and I'm talking about intervention with people who actually need of the word. It could be direct or indirect. But the main topic of today, it has to do with looking inward of yourself about being wrong and how do you accept correction. Do you accept correction? How do you approach corrections? What's the technique to look inward and begin to see if it is wrong or right? Your children are watching you. Your children are learning. Your wife is watching you. You, woman, you're so big, first lady. There's nothing wrong being first lady. Don't tag me wrong, please. But do you drop your ego and tell someone you're sorry? Do you know how long it will go when you say you're sorry? Is how many second words? The word sorry does not take like up to 8 seconds. But do you know how it goes long? You're welcome, my brother, Shadari. Thank you for being part of the group today. Please, as well as you join, please endeavor for you to help the intervention of people who are actually in need of the word, both direct and indirect. The little you can be part of it, you can as well share the program or you follow the program. If you can't do that, because I know sometimes we have time, we also engage, you can as well, anytime it comes into the program, you can as well there is a star within your side, you can just tap on it. It's going to go a long way to help the organization. It's going to help this foundation that where we're going. So today's topic has to do with a two-word, wrong and correction. What do you think? You can as well make your comment. You can as well say something. You can as well, give us a sense of thinking or sense of belonging that how do we approach the word I can be corrected? What technique do we use when it comes to being corrected? If I was wrong, what do you think? How long can it go? Mostly people, when you look at people talking about um, um, they found themselves in a particular angle that they can't be wrong. Mostly it falls down to what? Ego, pride, too proud. Why are you too proud? You're a king, you're a governor, you're a senator. I can't say I'm wrong. I can't say I'm sorry. Why can't you say you're sorry? The world today is all about. Do you know what he longs? How many does that word comes out from you? How many seconds can it comes out from you? And it's going to save a lot of things. Are you that kind of person that doesn't checkmate yourself, doesn't look inward, doesn't sit and realize that I was wrong? Please, I know you're watching me somewhere. You offended someone somewhere. And you feel so big that I can't say I'm sorry. What's the definition? Or what do you think you're going to think? Or what increase can it cost or give to someone that's so adamant to correct himself? Are you fighting your innermost self that you can't say you are sorry? What does it profit you? And once again, my dear Mata, you're welcome to the program. As you can see, this program has to do with intervention with people who are actually in need of the world. And today's program has been tagged in two words. There are major two words there: correction and wrong. So we're looking at it. We are using this medium to begin to, we're reaching out to family, group, individuals, community, society, ethnicity, could be even continent. So we are talking about things that will really eradicate a lot of things in our society. It can even go down to talk about what are the real costs? How does it channel to your mental problems? Because such conditions or such an idea or such actions of a particular environment or area, it gets to a certain level that it begins to, feedback to people. Today, you find yourself in an environment where people are more of high BP, high blood pressure. Why? Unforgiveness. I cannot be corrected. Grief. I'm too big. I'm above the law. I must be served. I'm a king. Why would I say sorry? We're in a deep shit because today, even our society, people that have been placed, they have been placed. People have entrusted themselves to someone. People have entrusted the society. People have been entrusted something to someone. Go and stand for us. And you get there. Your conscience. How do you fight doing not going there and do the wrong thing? Do you fight your innermost self when you're wrong? Did your innermost self is fighting you not to accept you're wrong? How do you correct it? How so difficult within seconds for you to say you are sorry? Why do you find it difficult within seconds for you to say you're sorry? Please, my co-guests and few viewers that are watching us from wherever you are, please, you can as well drop a comment. Like I said, anyone that is just joining us, you're once again welcome to our intervention with people who are actually in need of the word. As a foundation being built by A&P, and we keep pushing about it, and we hopefully we're going to build up to this certain level, and Like I said, if you're joining us, you can as well share this program. Someone is sitting who cannot say sorry. Someone is somewhere cannot correct himself. Someone is so adamant. Someone is so being so naive over that word. He doesn't accept that word. He doesn't feel that word. He does not see what the word says. Please, let's begin to talk about it. I'll be so glad when I see one or two comments. What do you think the right approach to this was? What do you think that we can able to approach, or we can able to look inward of such ideas of people? Do you think it's rightful for you to bury your wrongs? You bury it inside of you till you die? Do you think you keep being so standby? You don't checkmate. You don't fight that dynamo spirit that stopped you from saying you're sorry. Are you feeling so that you shouldn't be ashamed? What is all about being shamed? What does the achievement? What's the end ingredient of all of this? What is the end ingredient? As you share the program, we have a star. You can as well click on the star. You can give us a star. It's something that will really go a long way for the supporting of this foundation and this organization at the same time. For those that are still joining, like I said, today's topic has to do with two keywords there, which is the topic of today. I'm picking just two keywords: correct and wrong. What is the right approach? As an individual, as a leader, as a group, as someone is looking onto you, as someone that is seeing you as a mentor, you as a father, you as a mother, you as a girlfriend to someone, you as a wonderful lady that a small young girl who is coming up is looking onto you. So what ideology are you sending out for people who are like seeing that nature of you being wrong? What approach? How do you handle it? How do you look out for it? What sense of belonging? What benefit for you accepting? What benefit when you approach it rightfully? What benefit when you begin to see it through and need to do rightful things? What are the benefits? You may not know the benefit. Good morals. How did people see you being good morals? I understand sometimes we find ourselves in some conditions that we're so adamant, we're so curious, we've killed that moral, we've killed that, that self build up to even accept. Killed it, you've killed it all. You can't be wrong. You can't be wrong. In every religion, whatever religion you belong to, I believe they always talk about positive of the approach of forgiveness. I believe so. So even though you belongs to whatever religion, what is the approach of you correcting or being wrong? That's the topic of today. And hopefully, for those of us that are hearing, for those of us that have played a part in intervening, and as well, like I said, how do we reach out for people who need the word? How do we reach out for someone not to be frustrated somewhere? How do we reach out for someone that has already given it up? How do we reach out for someone because someone is dying and just someone need to tell him, I'm sorry, I'm the cause, and correct it. Someone is somewhere dying by the cause of someone. Just all you need, I'm sorry, and make some correction. Even you can't do, the damage has been done, but you have to. What approach? How do you eradicate it? What are you sending? What the people around? What is your family? What is your son or your daughter looking out for you? Be you whatever parent you belongs to. You're a leader in the church. You're a leader in the mosque. You're a leader in the Buddhism, whatever, I don't know. People are looking on to you. Every human has his leading. God has placed, even as a child, you have a younger sister. You are leading. God has placed everyone in either way or the other to be a leader somewhere. What approach? What approach are you doing concerning the word I was wrong? What approach are you doing to, take that correction? You look inward of yourself and fight that spirit that still keep telling you, to be equal. I can't say I'm wrong. Being wrong, do you know how helpful it can be? Being accepted that I was wrong. Being doing that correction, do you know how life you can still save within the period you corrected? What teaching are you teaching the environment you find yourself? What ethnicity you belongs to that says you shouldn't say you're sorry? Is it rightful? Why did you accept such ideology? Is a human race to accept such ideology? These are words I want us to talk about. This award I want us to look inward. This award we should have time to talk about. Like I said, I'm not going to be saying much today. Today is Saturday. Once again, I will say I wish to all my followers and my viewers a happy weekend. For those of you that are, I know you're going to have your phone. Catch your time, take your time, and make yourself happy. But I can still say, before I call off today's program, I will keep saying the word. The word should reach out to someone somewhere. Help me share this program. Help me click on the stars. Help me, follow the programs. Make people part of it. Let's begin to look out for things that should be rightful. Let's intervene for people that are disability, for these people that are having mental issues. These are issues that lead to mental issues. These are issues that lead to even so many people that are of disability, they've given up. People who are actually in need of you. Someone is frustrated somewhere. Someone is frustrated due to someone's wrongness. Someone is being frustrated because he cannot say he's sorry. He's hanging somewhere. So these are the areas my approach on this discussion for today. Once again, you're keeping it real with Andrina Paul, and the program is all about intervention with people who actually need the words. It could be direct or indirect. And the topic of today is in two words, which is correct and wrong. What do we look out for? What do we think? How do we approach? How do we help to extend this to family, group, organizations, whatever groups you find yourself, ethnicity, associate? You have to know you in person, whatever group you find out, how important to accept and correct your wrongs. And like I said, good night for my fans, and I wish you happy weekend. Bye for now.